Okay, this is a quick screencast on to show you how to um, make a movie of your justifications for the things that you revised in your Life is poem. So the first thing you want to make sure you have is you go to your Launchpad. You make sure that you have, of course, iMovie, and you'll open that up. You also want to make sure that you have Audacity, which is this. If you do not have Audacity, excuse me, then you will want to go to your self-service, of course. And once the self-service opens, you'll log in. And then you can go to your applications and look for Audacity, and you can install that. You want to do both of these so that you can create an MP3 file. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. Once you have that, then of course, the first thing that I did before I even went into iMovie was I opened up Audacity. And this is Audacity, and it's a fantastic program because all you have to do is you hit here, and you can start recording, and it will record your voice. So what I did was I just looked at both pieces, and I talked about, while I was recording, the changes I made. Once I get done recording, then I can go back and listen to it if I want, and it will hopefully play, and it is playing. You can see it's just the volume is down. But when I want to turn it into a movie file or an audio file, you go up to File and get the drop down, and then you can export the audio. And once it exports, make sure it's an MP3, and then you can save it in your music files. Once it's saved, and you've got this whole piece that is no, we're not saving the changes. That is this audio, as you can see here. Then I can go to iMovie, and the first thing I'm going to do with iMovie is I'll go all the way up, and I will. Oh, here we go. Boom, iMovie, and I'm going to then import media. So you click import media, and I can go to this, and you can see that we have, this was the mask feedback that I had uploaded, and I just click on that, and then I click on import selected, and it will import. I already have it on there, and if you look at the project, which is not that, haha, here we are. Is that it? Boom, right here. I think that's it, right there. And there's the audio, and what I did is I just click on that, get it all yellow like that, and I can drag it all the way down to here, and that's basically what I did. So once you have it down here, then you can begin putting your paper in here. And again, you want to import media, and you can find wherever the media is. I think it was in my download somewhere. Here we are, these two. So I imported both of them, and you can see they are right here and right here. And then I just would drag them down, just grab it and drag it all the way down here and put it where I needed to. And then I could stretch it out to make it longer or shorter. So if I was talking about one of them, I could put it here, and then when I talk about the second one, I put it here. Once I have it set, I can actually use this right here, and I can, the first part I have it Ken Burns, which is moving it across, but for the rest of the time I usually would go to fit. So you can see on this one, I fit it, or I crop to fit, sorry, crop to fit, and that way I have it cropped, and I go right to the section I want and the feedback that I was talking about. And then the same thing here. You can see I fit it, and I fit that one as well, and I fit this one as well, just to crop to fit, and I can move this around, and I can make it a little tighter or whatever, depending on it, so when it shows up a little better to the audience. And I just do that all the way throughout. And then I put some transitions in. I went over here and I put some cross dissolves in. You don't need to do that, but I wanted to make it look a little nicer. But then once I have this all the way done, and it's ready to go, and it all matches, and it's fantastic, then you just go to File, and I can go to Share, and I will share it as a file. And once I click it, Share as a file, I can name it right here. It'll say, I'll say 2 since I already have one. And once I have it named, I hit Next, and it will then give me a place to save it. And I saved it in my movies. And then I hit Save. And once I hit save, then it will begin to save. And it'll take a couple of minutes to save the full piece. But once it is, then it's a video file that you can play on any of the video players that you have. So that's basically how to create this video justification with audio from Audacity and your PDFs of your paper. Make sure that you, when you create your second draft, save it as a PDF file, and that way you can upload it into iMovie. Alrighty, good luck.